there, welcome to Body Camp. My name is Claudia. Welcome back to those who are new to the class. Welcome to my workout. Today is a lower body workout, no equipment, just you and your body are required here today. We're going to get started with a warm-up, 3 minutes. And when I say no equipment, I mean no dumbbells, no kettlebells, none of that kind. If you want to add those in, by all means, go ahead and do that. But for me, this is a no equipment workout. I've got a mat, I've got a towel, I've got my water bottle. Let's get 3 minutes on the clock. Let's get warm. And before we do, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. We want to see you here 2 to 3 times per week. 2 to 3 times per week, you're working out with me. I've got plenty of videos on my channel. Like, subscribe. Let's get to your warm-up. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's start by rotation, yeah? Now, this is going to be a 15-minute workout, and we're actually in a race against sunrise. The sun's coming in, and I apologize for the lighting that's about to happen if it interferes with this workout today. Let's reach. Let's get long here. I want you to sink into the hips a little. Remember, this is going to be a leg workout today. So lower body work. No equipment. Nice, let's go back to that rotation. I want that spine nice and warm. I'm still on the journey. I'm not taped up today. Feeling good, my arm's feeling good. Let's take some butt kickers here. We're already a minute in. Just want the body nice and warm. We'll move the upper arm, up the body around, upper body around. Tripping over my words today. Let's reach. Good. Let's pick up a jog here. Can you take the feet wide? Can you bring them in narrow? Take them out wide again. And narrow. We're not getting the feet too far off the ground. Wide. Narrow. Good. Engage the core. Nice. Let's just tap the heels forward. We're 2 minutes into our warm-up. I'm feeling pretty warm. I've just come from a workout, but I wanted to get this in for all of you. Let's just tip forward from the hips and roll back up. Reset. Tuck it and roll. Roll it back up and reset. Tuck it and roll again. Roll it back up and reset. Roll it forward again. Roll it back up. Reset. Good. Let's just take the legs wide. Yeah, just a little rotation here through the hips. Now you might not be coming as high as I'm going. I'm just bringing the leg around and down. Up, around, and down. Yes. It's not a flattering move. It's not supposed to be. Can you go forward? Up, around, and forward. Up, around, and forward. Maybe you're here, and that's fine too. Okay? Up, around, and forward. There it is. All right, we're 3 minutes in. If you haven't hit the like button, do that now. Do that now. Let's get to your workout. So let me bring it into play here. We're going to start off with lunges. And remember, there's no equipment. You want to put equipment into your hands, by all means, go ahead and do that. My timer is counting us down. We've got 10 seconds. We're going to work for 40 seconds, take a 20-second rest. This is my lunge position. I'm just going to put my hands on my hips, and I'm going to spend the next 40 seconds right here. Now, I'm going to talk a lot today about this lunge. Woo. I've got myself on railway tracks. I've not got myself on a balance beam, right? I'm sit down and tall. Both knees are in action here. My big toe is on the ground, my chest is up, my core is engaged. 7 seconds. Let's take a break. I'm coming back to that wide stance, and I'm just gonna slide my leg back, right? I'm not, once again, we're not here, we're here. Set yourself up for the second set of lunges. I'm gonna put them on an angle so you can watch me. I'm gonna go this way. We've got 40 seconds of work. Now you can put your hands wherever you like, but it's 40 seconds. Right, 40 seconds. Nice and tall here, nice and tall here. We're not leaning forward. We're not doing this. We're going straight up and down. Straight up and down. The back heel is off the ground. And if you're getting some feedback from that calf, yes. The answer is yes. 3 seconds. 20-second break. Right there. We're coming into a squat in which we're going to sit and rise. Now you can do these squats any way you like. I've got my feet just wider than my hips, just slightly wider than my hips. 3 seconds, 40 seconds of squats. You're working as fast or as slow as you like. You can take these slower if you choose. You can take them faster if you choose. But what I'm looking for is good form, right? We're sitting back like we're sitting in a chair. And when we stand up, we're pressing through the shoes to make sure that we are in place. That's right. 40 seconds. Sorry, someone's pulling on the door, thinking they can get in here today. Good, 20-second break. We're coming into a squat walk. So we're gonna take our squat and walk it to the right. I'm an instructor, so when I'm facing people, this is right, this is left. So we're moving to your right, we're moving to your left, or the other way around. You do what you gotta do. Set your squat, walk it. There you go. I don't know how far I can go before I don't see you. 4 here, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice that my feet don't come together. I've got my chest up. You might be sitting a little lower than me. You might be sitting a little higher than me. 16 seconds. That's it. Yes. There we go. Yes. Keep it up. 20-second break. Nice. Next up, crossover lunge. Crossover lunge is next. So we're setting up a lunge, and then we're gonna cross that leg behind. Now, this is gonna require some balance. You might want your hands out. You might want them up here for more of a challenge. Are you engaging your core? Is your chest lifted? My knees are tracking in the same direction as my toes, which means my knees are pointing in the same direction as my toes are pointing. 11 seconds. Hang on to this. Take breaks when you need. Nice. Shake it out. Set up the other side. I cross behind. I've got my heel off the ground. I've got my hands on my hips. And I've got a nice tall core. I'm ready for the next set. 5 seconds. I'm going to take singles here. You might be working slightly slower than I am or quicker than I am, but you're giving me good form all the way through. Yes, you are. Hang on to it, team. Nice proud core, nice proud chest, good strong core here. This is more of a balance move as well as a strength move. Nice. The next 40 seconds is a sumo squat. So definitely gonna have your feet wider, toes pointed out. We're coming down again, but you'll notice as your feet and get wider than your hips, the lower you're able to go. 40 seconds right here. Keeping that chest proud. Like I said, you want to add some dumbbells to this somewhere down the line? Absolutely you can. You want to play with the range of motion? You can even stay down here and play in that range of motion. Right? Stay for a couple down here and come on up. You got 5 seconds. Awesome. We're moving into a lateral squat walk. Another one. Another squat walk. Wow. What was I thinking? So I'm going to change this one up a little bit. I'm going to start you standing. I'm going to sit you down, walk you through 2, 3, 4. Lift, rise, lift and lower. Rise, lower, 4 over. I'm not sure if you can see me here. Lower, coming back into frame. Hello, chest proud, strong core. Lift, lower. Let's go again. 4, lift, lower. Oh, okay. We are coming into side lying leg raises. Grab your mat, down to the floor. Almost forgot we were coming down here. Side lying leg raises. I'm going to support my head. My bottom leg is bent, top leg is straight, and I'm lifting and lowering. You'll notice I have my toes, my big toe pointed down, shoe pointed down towards the floor. I'm not rolled back. I am on my side, right here. You can place your hand in front if you like. Place it on your side. If you need to lie down to do this, you can as well. I like to prop up my head. 7 seconds, how are we doing? Keep up with me now. Doing the best you can now. How about a 20-second rest? How about the other side? Yeah? Let's do that. Doesn't matter what side you started on, get to the other side now. Lying on your side, hips are in alignment. Prop up that head if you choose. Place a hand here, flex that foot, toe pointed down, up and down we go. Yes. After all that standing, these are not easy. Not by any stretch of the imagination. You want to hover that foot off the ground. You can do that as well. Here's your 20-second rest. We're coming into calf raises. Now I chose this move because I want us working on our lower legs. So look, I've got my feet just under my hips. I'm coming up and down. It is a very small movement, but it does take work. Now, what I'd like you to do is be sure that your big toes stay in contact with the floor. You're not rocking back and forth, right? This takes time. Find a focal point. Lift and lower the heels, up and down. And try lifting through all of your toes, right? You're not lifting through just the sides of your feet, right? You're not just working the pinky toe, you're also working the big toes and all the others in between. That might not have felt like a challenge, but this will. Single leg bridge. So grab yourself a mat if you choose. I'm going to use the floor. We're coming into a bridge. And this is a single leg bridge. The closer your heels are to your bum, the easier. I'm going to lift up and I'm going to come here. Single leg bridge. I'm going to keep my hips as stable as I can. And I'm raising and lowering the leg. I'm trying not to bring that leg too far towards me. Keeping that bridge integrity. Yes. This is the leg that's working. Press that foot into the floor. Focus. All right, take the break. We're coming into just a bridge. So I'm going to give you some options. You can lift and lower this bridge, or you can take a static hold and hold this bridge for 40 seconds. If you're going to take this option of just holding the bridge, I want your arms out. Squeeze your shoulder blades together and hold, or lift and lower. Your choice. You can lower and lift for the 40 seconds. You choose what you're going to do. I'm going to stay right here and hold this bridge. You'll notice my arms are not here. They're way back there. Squeeze through the glutes. Press the feet into the floor. Hang on to it. It's 5 seconds. Take this break because we're coming right back into another bridge. This time this leg is staying down. This is your moving leg. 12 seconds. How are you feeling? You want to do this workout maybe twice a week? Twice a week is good. Let's set the bridge. And let's move the opposite leg now. Now you're going to have one leg stronger than the other. This might be that leg. This might not be that leg. But what you want to do is make those legs equally as strong. Engage the core. You feel that hamstring? You feel that butt? Yeah. Yeah, you might have to reset your bridge if this is your weaker side. For me, this is my weaker side. Lower down. Oh, bring that in. What's it say next? Squat to hamstring stretch. So, squatting, and then we're going to stretch. Squat and return. All right? So we squat, hands down, hamstring stretch, and up. We squat, hands down, up again, and up. Take a look from the side. We squat, down, sit, back up. Looks easier than it is. All right, I'm just gonna finish this one. Nice. That's us, 20-second rest. We made it. That was our last workout right there. So let's take a moment to breathe. Take the feet wide. And just take the body long here. We made it through. If you'd like to do that workout twice, all you gotta do is go back to the beginning. Right back to the beginning. Let's just open up and breathe long here through the upper body. Excellent. We're gonna take a a stretch. You know that I like to recover. I'm not a big fan of working out and walking away. So come on down. We're going to start with a quadricep stretch. I'm going to pull the foot in. I've got a hold of the front of my foot. I'm supporting my forehead with my forearm. And I'm just taking a stretch here. You always want to be sure that you're recovering after your workout. It is best that you always do. Let's switch. I apologize if the sun has made it hard for you to see me today. I was busy lollygagging and realized, oh yeah, I'm teaching with natural light. Good. Let's push this back to a child's pose. The big toes can come together. Just lengthen out. Sit my hips back on my heels. Reach. If it's better for you to take your legs wider, go ahead and do that. We're not going to neglect our back here. We did work our legs. We'll get to some recovery. Come to a tabletop. And let's just round through the spine. And then arch and lift. And round through again. Lifting up, tucking the chin. And coming back down. Wrist, elbows, and shoulders are forming a straight line here. We want to support the body as we recover. And down. Let's do another. One more. Nice. I'm just going to turn my mat here. I'd like you to take a leg forward and just open up the hip flexor. Maybe you're adding an arm. Feel free to move through this stretch if it makes you feel better. Feel free to just hold it right here if that feels good. All right? We're still engaging through the core. Was that 4 of them? Let's do 4 on the other side. That felt like 5 actually. Let's switch. Set yourself up first, right? And then find your way. Nice. Open up and release. And open and release. Yes. Recovery for the body is always best. Was that 5? I stopped counting. I stopped counting. All right, can you pick yourself up off the ground? How about a mobility squat? Are you familiar? So I'm going to get you to take your feet wide. Maybe you're coming to here. Maybe you're coming lower. But this is something that you're going to see a lot of in my workouts. I want you to be able to get to this position at some point in your life because this is the natural sitting position that we started with before chairs were ever invented. Get down here and move around a bit. Or maybe you're here. Move around a bit. Those hips, your hips, yes. You need them for life, not just for the time being. You need them for life. How about a calf stretch? We did work our calves. I'm just going to press back here. Your heel doesn't necessarily have to touch the ground for a calf stretch. And like I said, you want to do this workout again, just take it right back to the beginning and start again. Last stretch here. All right, friends. I thank you so much for joining me today. That was your 15-minute lower body workout, no equipment. Remember, if you want to add equipment to this, by all means, please do. You want to do this workout 2 to 3 times a week. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe. I'm so glad you joined me today. Thank you so much. See you next time.